What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So listen, we back again for another. Ooh, my voice sounds a little disgusting. Let me clear that up. We're back again for another episode review of Kings of Napa Valley, bitch. That's what I'm gonna call it. Kings of goddamn Napa. Let me just say this. Y'all didn't disappoint. Y'all didn't disappoint me, okay? Y'all didn't disappoint me. Actually, you made my little gay heart kind of proud, okay? Kind of proud. You know, y'all already know what y'all got me on. But anyway, listen. This is season 1, Kings of Napa, okay? Season 1, episode 5, how Stella got her. Girl, listen. All I gotta say is, how many more secrets we gotta come across, okay? Because every episode we're coming across a secret, and I'm loving it. I'm not complaining. I just want to know how much more we in store for, okay? Because the episode started off. Listen, August was laying up in her couch, okay? Mama just fell asleep on the couch. You know, it was just one of those nights. You know, I was just tired. I'm stressed out. Bitch, I couldn't even make it to the damn bed, okay? Meanwhile, we see this dark colored figure come up in there all in black. I said, who is this? What's going on? I said, August, stay sleep, bitch. Don't wake your ass up because I don't want nothing to happen because we don't even know who this is. Mind you, I should have known some shit was going to go down this episode because August was laying there with, the headphones that actually had the wires. Okay, the wires. I said, girl, we in 2021. I'm pretty sure that's when y'all filmed this, 2021. What the AirPods? Okay. What the wireless beats or some shit. I said, girl, are we broke? Let me stop. I said, stay asleep, okay? But she woke up and it was a nightmare. I said, oh, okay, cool. But really, was it a nightmare? It was a nightmare. But then, she get a call from Grace. She got to go down to the Grace. Grace is pissed the fuck off, okay? Grace is pissed off because, listen, Christian, this has come to a point where you have to eat your words and you have to eat the actions that you've done. And you have to go back and correct yourself and be like, oh, I stand corrected. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Because of this whole situation with the vines and the grapes or whatever, Christian, he is so green when it comes to this part of the vineyard and whatever. You can tell that that's not what his forte is, okay? Christian is about chasing ass, all right? That's all that he there for, okay? And we've come to accept it. It is okay. If that is your strong suit, that's your strong suit, and even in this episode, he couldn't even keep that up. He couldn't even keep that up. And I was like, Christian, that bitch ain't here for you, all right? She just wanted some of the little piece of the pie, okay? Because as soon as you wasn't giving it to her, she was like, I can't be with somebody that's living off their daddy and their parents' money. I said, bitch, you ain't living off nothing. Okay? Like the girl that he was in episode 1, she looked better. Okay? I prefer her better. I ain't talking about looks, but because she was quiet. She was quiet for the most part. She didn't give us all this attitude or whatever. I said, Christian, don't sweat that. But see, Christian fucked up. Because Christian left the grapes out into the sun. You know what I'm saying? They done got dried out. All right? They needed to be immediately fermented, put in some cool places or whatever. Grace is stressed out. I said, you know what? This is all Daddy Reginald's doing because everybody has been stressed out since this man passed the fuck away. Okay? And I don't appreciate it. And I'm going to say this each and every episode. Dig his ass up and let him pay for what he's doing, okay? Because we need answers. We have not gotten closer to what's going on yet, all right? And we're in episode 5. Baby, they like Grace said, listen, if this shit keep on continuing, we probably lost like 15% of the freaking vineyard, okay? That's money. I was calculating. I was like, you know what? That sounds like a few thousand, $100,000, maybe close to $1 million or whatever that y'all up here messing up and leaving it to the hands of this little boy, okay? This little boy. But she was like, listen, keep on doing this shit the way that y'all doing it. It's gonna mess up the stuff for the dessert wine, and I'm gonna have to be out of here, okay? Now y'all fought to keep me here, and you fought to bring me here. Now you finna mess it up to make me go? Bring Bridget ass back. I said y'all gotta swallow y'all pride, and you better go in there and tell Miss Vanessa. Baby, Vanessa was up in there. Girl, I just know she be sitting there like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Here these motherfuckers go again. All right, like my kids just been getting on my damn nerves. I don't know whether to be happy or to be like, ooh, anxiety ridden because I don't know what they finna tell me. Is it good or bad? But basically, she had to go up in there. August had to go up in there and be like, listen, we need to bring Bridget back. We need to bring her ass back. Like, we need to bite Crow and we just need to bring her back. Surprisingly, Vanessa was cool with it. I said, oh, so what's the dealio, man? Why you all of a sudden cool with the fact that you want Vanessa back? Let her come back into the fold or whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, you know what? So y'all really finna go over there and do this stuff? Girl, yeah, they went over there to talk to Bridget. Bridget, you better than me because I would have gave all type of attitudes and I would have like, bitch, now you want me back because your shit suffering? Because your shit suffering? Continue to suffer. Just like I suffered in the time that you broke my heart. Okay, because you really broke my heart when you let me go like that because I didn't do nothing to you. Vanessa, I looked up to your ass, okay? You was like a second mama to me and you just let me go. And then, August, you didn't even fight for me, bitch. You didn't even fight for me. I thought you was my sister even though you really are. I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I knew we had a bond, but now you done broke that shit. And I would have said deuces, but Bridget said, all right, cool. It was like, we going to New York, and August was like, I give up my seat and you and Miss Vanessa, we can go together. I said, oh, so y'all can have like stepmama and daughter, stepdaughter time or whatever to make up for shit. She was like, okay, cool. You can see the wheels calculating up in Bridget's head like, yeah, I got something planned, okay? And I said, girl, what you got planned? Because I'm sitting here trying to back you up. Because, Christian feel like you the one that was poisoning the vines and shit because that shit that was found up in your bag. I said, girl, don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me and have me out here looking stupid. So they hugged on it or whatever, but you saw Bridget's face like, yeah, fuck this bitch. I got some shit going on. I said, oh my God, what? What's happening? Meanwhile, we get to Rose. Okay, let me tell you something. Now, Rose, I want you to go where you are appreciated. Truly, okay? I know this is fictional, but listen, I just don't like the way Rose is being treated because from what we seen at this moment, Rose, she catering to that man. She was listening to Destiny Child's I Want to Cater to You. Now, see, let me tell you something. When I was growing up and I was listening to Destiny Child, y'all know I love me some Destiny Child. Y'all know I love me some Beyonce, okay? Bitch, I never get an Ivy Park box. I just really want an Ivy Park box. And it's just, wow, it's just never going to happen. But anyway, I came to that realization today. And it kind of depressed me a little bit. But I said, you know what? Ashley, you can afford your own shit. You don't take handouts. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was listening to Destiny Child when I was growing up, and that was cute or whatever. We ain't paying no attention to what the words were saying. I want to cater to you, okay? Listen, I'm not gonna do all this shit. Rose, we grown, okay? You ain't gotta cater to that man after that man disrespected the hell out of you like that, okay? And I'm sitting here like, so what has Dana done for you? You got all this whole spread coming out here. You got the chocolate covered strawberries and everything. And she was like, I'm just trying to make up. We had a rough go at it or whatever since this whole thing. And I was just sitting here like, so what did he do? He throw out there, talk about some, 7 nights of sex. I said, that's cute or whatever. So you decided to make up or disrespecting her constantly in front of the whole family by throwing some dick at her. I mean, maybe she liked it or whatever. I don't understand the appeal in period, but that's what you girls like. That's what you girls like. So, you do your thing. But she up here want to get a baby. Okay, she want a baby. She was like, listen, let's go to the to the fertility doctor. You know what I'm saying? So we can see what's going on with you. Let's see what's going on with me. And of course, he don't really want to. And I kind of figured the reason why he didn't want to. In which we really find out later the reason why. Mostly because of his dwarfism. And he don't want to pass that on. And I love the fact that when he has stuff going on, we don't see Aunt Yvette that often, but when we do, she's on the screen and she's giving like sound advice and she's making the kids feel good about themselves. When they're feeling down, she's making them she's keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? She's keeping it real with them and giving them encouragement and was telling him, go ahead and bring somebody else in this world because you're going to love him or her the way that they need to be. And of course, Rose had to throw out there, talk about something, this is about our legacy. Oh, I said that cute. Girl, she said legacy. And I said, oh, that's the trigger word, okay? That's the one that always get these niggas, all right? I'm just saying, men love hearing about, oh, I gotta carry on my legacy. I need a little one to carry on my legacy, this legacy. So, of course, you think that's got him, right? But, of course, he still got a little bit of doubt. And when he talked to Yvette, we understood why, But eventually, he do go to the clinic, right? And We know how this shit go. Even if you ain't never been to a fertility clinic or whatever, we see it on TV and all this stuff. And, they have a little material up in there so that you can get your little rocks off so you can do it in a cup or whatever. See a little masturbation. Masturbation, that's what it is, okay? Bruh was going through all of the magazines and I was like, so ain't none of that appealing. It came across one of these magazines that had a little white girl on the cover. I said, sir, what's that? And I said, put that down. Put that down. No offense, but put that down, okay? It was a guy on one cover. I said, excuse me, throw that shit away. I mean, no offense, if that's your boat, that rocks your boat, go ahead for it. Now you got to tell us something. Is that what's going on, Mr. Dana? He was like, no, that ain't what it is. I said, oh, okay. I mean, if it was, hey, we're all family up in this bitch, Then it comes to another magazine. And it said, how to become a billionaire in a year or something like that. Either a billionaire or a millionaire in a year. I said, excuse the fuck out of me, Dana. He said, listen, bitch, money make me come. I said, all right. That's what the girls say. That's what the girls say. It's a song. Money make me come. I said, you know what? You got to do what you got to do, okay? Whatever's your motivating factor, go ahead and let it rip. All right? So, that what was going on. Meanwhile, with Miss Yvette, Vanessa and Yvette, girl, I want y'all to stop this fighting because y'all need each other. Y'all need each other. We need to come together as one. You know what I'm saying? We are in trying times and we don't need all this infighting within the family because we still trying to figure out who the extortionist is, okay? Who is trying to go up against the family and everything. Like, stop it, Meanwhile, they was going back and forth because Yvette won't back in the house, okay? Yvette won't back in the house. Miss Vanessa don't really want her back in the house, okay? Because she's still up in her feelings. Understandable, because I still be up in my feelings too. Bitch, you knew my husband was fucking around. Granted, that's her brother, okay? So, of course, her loyalty gonna be with the brother. But you up there kicking with my sister, his mistress, okay? We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit. You be a neutral party, you know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna tell me the truth, just shut the fuck up and don't say nothing. That's how I felt about it, but hey. Meanwhile, she was like, I'm talking to this distributor. I'm trying to get him to get up in here and get this new wine coming through, whatever, to distribute. Oh, you know what the deal is. And Miss Vanessa said, first of fucking all, he ain't gonna do that. He's one of the, we've been trying to get him forever. He's just not gonna budge, okay? And if you could do that, which I doubt that you can, you'll come back up in the house. Oh, mama said, bet. Bet, bitch. And I said, what you gonna do, Miss Yvette? Girl, Miss Yvette met up with her, with old boy. I said, okay, he a decent looking dude. He give me granddaddy. He give me like he used to be something back in the day. And I said, all right. She flirting, he flirting. I said, the boobies is out a little bit. Miss Yvette had her good hair on all this episode. I said, come through, bitch. She was like, when I was from Oakland, we used to drive around, listen to Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and this is this. She was being very, very, like, relatable. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was capturing him, okay? Because sometimes you can't just be so business typey with certain people. You gotta feel the room, okay? Feel the atmosphere. Sometimes we can be professional. We put that little professional voice on or whatever. Sometimes we just got to bring it down home, okay? We got to be a little bit more relatable. And that's what Miss Yvette gives, okay? She gives realness. And that's what old boy said. Listen, see, I've been following you, okay? How you went from selling wigs at the church out your cot and everything, and now you up in this big old business and all this stuff in your professional life, and you just so successful. You so much different than the rest of these kings, because them other ones, them bitches bougie as shit. I said, oh, you ain't have to say that to her. I mean, she's still part of the king family. You ain't have to say that to her. But he trying to relate too. Like, girl, I feel you. And I want to feel a little bit more of you too. I said, y'all sitting there flirting or whatever. I said, you know what? Go ahead and get your stuff back, okay? I said, Miss Yvette got a man. Sure enough, Miss Yvette put that thing on him. Okay, Miss Yvette put that thing on him and she secured that damn distribution deal. All right. Mind you, she was trying to get that man up out of there. She was trying to get that man up out of there. That man didn't want to go. He wanted to go some more rounds, okay? He was hooked, okay? He was hooked. I said, it's understandable. Miss Yvette is a good-looking girl. You know what I'm saying? But, who was this? After that happened, She ran across, first of all, the whole situation was messed up because she was trying to get him out of there before Miss Vanessa found her. And imagine she was fucking up in her robe. I said, girl, y'all love doing nasty stuff like that. Why you up in her robe? That is disgusting. You know, I was like, Miss Vanessa, tell her to keep it, okay? She was like, I see that you secured it, huh? She said, yes, I use my brain, I use my mouth, and I use some other things too. You know, she was like, all right, well, a deal is a deal, bitch. You back up in the house. Okay, cool. But at the same time, we still trying to figure out this extortion stuff because Christian, you know, he finds out from August that they gonna bring Bridget back, and so he like, wait a minute, girl, let me just tell you this. I found this stuff up in Bridget bag. Now this is stuff that they used to poison the vineyards over there at Sean and Michael or whoever the fuck their name is that she working with. And it was like, how do you know? Are you sure? I was like, yes, I'm just saying it was a whole bunch of it. So now they got to figure out what they gonna do. Okay. Get Quincy. They either need to have Otis wake up so that they can, you know, talk to him and see what's going on. But at the same time, it's like, I don't understand why people not putting two and two together. Like, this got to be a setup. At least that's what the fuck I'm thinking. I left this episode even more confused about Bridget because, Bridget, bitch, I was on your side. Now I'm sitting here like, now I'm on your side about one thing, okay? And it's probably the wrong thing that I'm on your side about. You know, because that's how my mind is, okay? You know, I just, hey, it's, anyway, we'll get that. I was just like, girl, why would she want to affect the farms like, I mean, the vineyards like that, okay? Why would she want to mess up the people that she trying to work for and then the people that she used to work for? That just don't make sense. And at this point in time, we had to go over there and make sure that Mr. Otis was alive, wake him up, okay? So, you know, August went out there to have a little dinner date or whatever with Calvin or whatever, and they just talking about the shit that's going on, because she's just a little confused about all this stuff. Next thing you know, they up there flirting and everything. She putting honey on the toast, the honey dropping on her, whatever. They looking at each other like, so what we gonna do? So you gonna do something? I was like, Calvin, take it off of her, okay? She wants you to lick it off. I said, Calvin, you're not picking up on the clues quick enough for me, okay? Because Ashley would have did what Ashley would have had to do. You know what I'm saying? All up in that damn restaurant, you know? Go ahead and lick it up off her. Okay, y'all done did all this shit already. Just go ahead. Be nasty right there. Continue it. And then, of course, you're going to get a phone call that's going to mess up the mood, okay? Because I was like, this is cute. Now, Calvin, this is the only time I really liked you at this point. You know, because I still don't kind of trust you. I don't know if you're really good. I don't know if you're really bad. I don't know what's going on. But at this point, that was cute. That was a cute little move. You won me over. So, you know, they get a phone call saying that Mr. Otis was, you know, he's back in the land of the living, okay? So basically, come to find out, Otis was confused as fuck, okay, as to why you talking about I was doing some extortion. No, the only thing that I did that your daddy didn't help me with, what he was taking too damn long, and you know what I was doing some illegal shit. I was stealing from y'all, but shit, I wasn't trying to extort y'all. I was stealing grapes to make my own wine. Okay, your daddy said I can get it, I can do it. He was gonna help me, but he just took too damn long, so I was stealing some grapes. That's what it was. And she was like, "Well, why did you run from the cops? Being a black man up in America." He said, bitch, it didn't matter. And it's the fact that we have to still say statements like that in this day and age because it's true. You know, mind you, had he got arrested, he probably would have got fucked up. Had he not, he would have got fucked up. Like, listen, it is what it is. So now they totally got it wrong. And at this point, I was like, fire Quincy. Okay, because Quincy was the main one that was saying it was Otis. Okay, and August was the main one that was saying that it wasn't. And Dana was the main one that was pushing, go ahead and arrest Quincy. Arrest Otis, arrest Otis. I said, no, don't listen to him, okay? Because I just knew Otis, it was too good to be true. It was too easy. You know what I'm saying? So now that they got that, they had to talk to Quincy and tell him what was going on. Basically, what they want to do is bug Bridget, you know, house or whatever. And at this point, they hadn't told Dana what was up, okay? And they wasn't going to tell him, okay? Christian ass was the one that fucked around and told him, all right, when he popped up over there. And mind you, this is after not Bridget, but August had a panic attack, okay? They looking at all the evidence. They trying to understand why would this be going on, all right? Meanwhile, August, she goes outside. She's just like, oh my God, like she's thinking and thinking. The wheels on the bus is rolling round and round, okay? They're churning. And she's like, what the fuck? And she pops up with this memory where she was over there at Bridget's house and she was painting a little portrait, okay, of her. And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe, and she talking about this story, okay? I can't believe that they did that. Yes, bitch, if somebody would have did some shit like that, I'll fuck around and kill them. That's what Bridget said. August was looking like, girl, well, we say shit like that sometimes. We don't really mean that. And she was like, I guess by the way August looked, from what Bridget was saying, she kind of felt that the shit was real because Bridget was like, listen, I hope you don't ever get to see that side because what I do it slow. Come up on it when they least expect it or whatever. And August was taking the back bad. And I said, August, you really gonna believe that? I said, now August, don't trip your mind to make you believe that type of stuff. You overthinking it, boo-boo. Okay, that's your sister cousin. Don't do that, Meanwhile, this girl that went into a full-blown panic attack just thinking about that memory, like, oh my God, my sister cousin could be a killer. My sister cousin could also be extorting the family this whole time. Like, what's going on? I don't understand. Okay, Christian had to come out there and tell her, listen, calm down. Let me tell you something. Panic attacks are no fucking joke. I had a panic attack, bitch. It scared the fuck out of me. And then you want to know when I had it. And I told y'all this before. And if you don't remember, baby, I had a panic attack at my job. Girl, I thought I was dead. I'm sitting in the back. I was on the floor. I was like, hold on. I was walking in the floor. And y'all, and I would tell y'all what made me have the panic attack, but y'all gonna be like, bitch, that bitch ain't worth it. But listen, she kind of was, and it kind of was because it worked out in my favor or whatever. But I was on the floor. Girl, I walked back in the back because I just was feeling a little bit weird, and I had just got off the phone. I was feeling a little bit weird. I had to sit down. I said, bitch, can I catch my breath? I said, girl, am I dying? Now, hold up. I'm too young for this. Baby, I told the people at my job, could you call the ambulance? I had to go to the hospital only for them to tell me, bitch, it was a panic attack. Everything is good. Bitch, when I come back to work, you want to know what my boss gonna tell me? She was like, what was it? Did you have a heart attack? I said, excuse the fuck out of me. Now, why you say that? Mind you, I came back, not the next day because I was still in the hospital because they was doing a little bit of tests just to make sure everything was done. I came back the day after that. I said, if I had a heart attack, in my mind, I wanted to say this to her, bitch, if I had a heart attack, bitch, why would I come back so quick? Second of all, what the fuck you asked me that because I'm a big girl? Is that what it was? I said, you know what? Let me keep this shit to myself because I could call you an alcoholic because, bitch, I know that you be on the sauce in your office. But, hey, it is what it is. Moving on from that, Dana come out there trying to see what's going on. And it was like, oh, I didn't tell him nothing. Like, Christy go say, listen, I'm not going to tell him about the fact that Bridget is the one that had the stuff up in her bed. I said, now, Christian, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Now, see, the whole thing is we was trying to avoid not telling her, telling Dana what was going on about Bridget because, of course, we don't know how Dana is going to react. But he was like, what? Oh, okay. He didn't get pissed off like we thought. He was all down for whatever was going on. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's interesting. Meanwhile, speaking of Bridget, Auntie Melody, she up in there at the doctor's office. She having a little crazy symptoms. Remember, like a couple of episodes ago. Was it last week's episode? When she was feeling a little funny at the little photo shoot. And then Vanessa was like, the bitch feeling like that because she bloated because of all that salt that she been eating. I said, you ain't have to say that, Vanessa. But, the doctor was like, have you been overseas or whatever? She do the Doctors Without Borders or whatever type of situation that she do. And she was over in Africa, okay? And I said, oh, shit, what's going on? They had to run some tests, all right? I said, uh-oh, what is happening with Miss Mamas? You ain't get your shots before you went overseas or whatever? What's happening, okay? We got to be careful these days. Meanwhile, you got Bridget and Vanessa out there in New York. They having a good old time, okay? They met with the designer for the labels for the dessert wine because that's the reason why they was there. And everything went fine and all that stuff. And, they just get to having this little friendly banter. It was like old times that we remember it back from episode 1 before all shit went to hell, And so something came up about Melanie, and we realized that Bridget just ain't fucking with her mama right now. And, of course, Vanessa takes this and latches on. I said, you know what, Vanessa, I peep your game. At this point, it's like whatever if anybody ain't fucking with Melanie, she's all the way cool with it. Understandable. But this is a dangerous game that we're playing at this point. She was just trying to give her some little encouragement. She was like, your mom is a different breed. That's basically what she was saying. And from there on, she was like, let me show you something, okay? Take your course of actions, take the right course of action, okay? And I said, girl, what are you talking about? We go to this home, this place, and then we get this lady getting wheeled out. And as soon as she saw Vanessa, it wasn't all, hey, girl, how you doing? It's been a long time. I seen you. What's going on? It was, look at those thunder thighs. See, told you, because of those, you ain't gonna never get no man. I said, excuse the f*** out of me. Now, first of all, ain't nothing wrong with Miss Vanessa's thighs. And I'm pretty sure any man would love it, okay? Because, listen, we like a little thickness, and she wasn't even thick like that, okay? I said, that gotta be her mama. As soon as she said that shit, I said, that gotta be her mama. And she was just talking all this shit. I said, well, hello, mother, okay? How are you doing? Here go Vanessa. I mean, I did gain a little bit of weight since I saw you last. I said, no, don't play into it. Don't play into it. I don't care what's going on with your mama. Don't play into it, okay? You stand your ground. And you say, well, fuck that. Okay, look at you, mama. You a little thick behind the waist, too. Okay, come on. And then she looked at Bridget. She was like, Melanie, what are you doing here? I said, they don't even look the same color, but all right, mama is in her state of delusion right now. She got this disassociation type of situation that's going on. And so she was like, this is your fault all this happened. Get her out of here. Get out my house. I said, first of all, this ain't your house, but this your place of residence for right now. But okay. And then she got up and she was about to knock the fuck out of Bridget. I said, flag on the plate, bitch. Flag on the plate. What's going on, grandma? What's happening? Girl, come to find out, Bridget was like, first of all, y'all said grandma wasn't in the picture. They said, listen, what happened was because they always wanted to see grandma, grandpa, all that stuff. And they just never could. And so everybody's been feeding lies. Another family secret comes out. The family secret that comes out is the fact that Miss Melanie, she has been a wild child since she was a kid. Okay, Vanessa was basically like, your mama was out there she was hoeing. She was doing drugs. She probably was doing a little alcohol too. You know what I'm saying? She was just being wild as hell. She come in the house one time or whatever. She got into it with my daddy. It was like, I thought you said grandpa had a heart attack and that's why he died. No, girl, he died from a brain aneurysm, okay? Brought on by your damn mama. That's what it was. Your mama did the shit. They got up into a damn argument and next thing you know, he on the floor dead. Okay? Because the vessel busting his head. Okay, I said, oh shit. So we really gonna put all of this on Melanie and make it seem like just Melanie just been causing chaos everywhere she been and everywhere she goes. I said, so y'all calling her the root of the family? That's what y'all calling her? I said, if you caught that reference, you caught that reference and you get it, bitch. Cause bitch, that episode on Sunday was a mess. Crazy. But at the same time, I said, y'all really trying to put all this shit on Melanie. And I don't know how I feel about it. Now, see, Melanie deserves some of it. But at this point, Miss Vanessa, I feel like you doing this because your feelings is tainted because that lady fucked your husband. Understandable. But at the same time, I think you're doing a little bit much, all right? And then what got me, and I had to look at Vanessa, and I said, now, see, Vanessa, you pulled me in like this, right? You pulled me in, and then you throw me away when you did what you did to Bridget, and then you pull me back because you're trying to bring her back in the fold. But, bitch, you about to throw me away again. Because why you gonna tell that girl, now, see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Your mama ain't shit. And so you gonna have to either choose to be up with us, okay, the kings, or you gonna have to be with your mama. But you can't have both, okay? And if you gonna choose us, you gotta completely leave that bitch out your life. I said you want her to cut her mama off? The mama birthed her. What is happening? I said, no, we're not gonna do that. Why would you put her in that predicament, Miss Vanessa? Girl, you are doing a lot, okay? You are doing a lot. Meanwhile, August, since we talking about putting surveillance cameras and audio stuff up in bugs up in Bridget place, because they was like them last transactions or whatever was pinging off a tower or whatever close to Bridget's area. I said, damn it, bitch. So you mean to tell me you really up into this shit? Okay. I don't know how I feel. August on the phone talking to Calvin about all of this, okay? And she going through her stuff. And she just noticed that, there's a recorder here, there's a camera here. What the fuck is going on? All right? So now she pissed. And then I think she even said something to Quincy, who told her what it was, all right? It was from Dana, because remember when he lost that vote with the wine shit, okay, he told Quincy to, give me all the information that you find on my sister. So he had put some bugs up in there. And basically they had it out for each other, all right? They had it out for each other, and mostly it's Dana that has it out for August. He was like, listen, you a spoiled ass brat, okay? You been spoiled for your whole fucking life, and I'm just not here for it no more. First of all, you was finna get rid of me, okay? And that's what I found out. You was about to get rid of me. You up here interviewing and looking at other CFOs and all this stuff, and she just busted out laughing. She said, bitch, look here. I was looking at CFOs, okay, trying to interview them so that you can be the co-president with me, and then I can have, we can run this shit together. But now that shit ain't gonna happen, and I'm so glad that I didn't do that shit. And I'm sitting here like, damn, Dana, like, Dana, okay, like, you just can't act right. You got to get that hate off your spirit. She was like, why do you hate me so much? He said, because you spoiled. And I was, wait a minute. I said, hold up. So, bitch, you're not going to say, I don't hate you. I said, wow, this is a sibling rivalry I didn't want to see. Okay? And it's one-sided as hell. But meanwhile, at this point, you got Christian still up in his feelings about his little girlfriend, I guess, breaking up with him. And so, we see Rose finally. And he was like, listen, Rose, you dated women. How I get her back? I was like, call her and tell her what's going on. This is what I've been doing. I've been texting her and all this stuff. I said, Christian, let the bird go, okay? Let that bird go. She ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Vanessa and Bridget comes back. Bridget comes up in there, and they was like, how was New York or whatever? And he was like, it was cute, I learned some things. What you learn? Business. I said, oh. Bridget just really wasn't feeling people at this point. And I said, I don't like this vibe that Bridget is giving off, okay? And next thing you know, she was walking away. Me and August looked at her like, girl, what? Why we getting all this attitude? Okay? She walked away. She was on the phone, and it was this white man on the other end. She was talking about, yeah, I still got to do this or whatever. I said, excuse me, who is this? It's working with my plan and all this stuff. I said, excuse me, what is going on? Bridget, I was on your side. So you really up here plotting? What's going on? I'm just really confused, Meanwhile, Bridget had asked Rose, did she want to go out or whatever to the club and all that stuff? And I was like, Mind you, they said that Rose was cute. Well, yeah, she is. Rose was close to Bridget. And I said, I'm thinking back, I was like, so is they going to put Rose in play to get close to Bridget since they know about this whole situation, or they assume that it's her that did the, that's doing the extortion or whatever? Because I was thinking about that when they said, okay, girl, let's go out. Let's go dancing or whatever. And I said, that's cute. Meanwhile, you got Kelvin and, August, they had a little cute moment going back to their high school. They going down. They said, let's go down memory lane. I said, you know what? Do I really need this? No, but I'll take it because it was cute. I don't really do the straight stuff, but it was a cute little situation, They going back, seeing he was a quarterback, she was a cheerleader. They sitting on the bleachers or whatever. I said, how did y'all get into this without nobody looking? Okay, where is the principal? Because next thing you know, August opened up her jacket. She was like, I got something to show you. And she had her little cheerleading outfit. I said, oh, that's cute, girl. That's real cute. And she was like, I got something for you. I said, what you got to do, girl? What you got to do? She was like, I'm going to shake it to the east, and I'm going to shake it to the west, and I'm going to shake it to the all around. I said, girl, all right. What else you about to do? Because next thing you know, In Vogue song started playing. What's it gonna be? She said, bitch, I'm about to show you. I said, what you about to show? Girl, she straddled that mother. I said, where's the principal? Principal. They out here about to do it on the bleachers. Don't you get detention for this or suspended? Get them out of there. But then again, okay, that was cute. Meanwhile, they keep interrupting the good scenes. I said, you know what? This is on. This is not HBO or whatever, so we can't see anything. But that's cute. Y'all did a good job. Y'all did a good job. Meanwhile, Bridget and freaking Rose. You know what? I feel like, bitch, I need to give me somebody because this shit shouldn't excite me like this. I just love seeing my people on TV just being themselves in situations like this. Because listen, We already inferred and kind of felt like some shit was going on. As soon as they told me that bitch Rose was bisexual, that's all I needed to hear. Okay, I was like, okay, bitch, I'm fully invested now. Let something happen, all right? At least give me a kiss or something. Girl, they come up in there. She was like, girl, you had fun. She was like, girl, yes, I had fun or whatever. She was like, how was New York? Meanwhile, when she was giving her some wine, Rose linking over that counter with the booty out. And I said, you know, and she giving these lingering eyes, you know. It was the eyes for me. I said, bitch, why is you looking at her like that? You about to fuck this girl. And I hate to say it like that, but I was like, what you trying to do, Rose? Like, you trying to push a magic on there? Because, bitch, it worked on me, and you ain't even looking at me. I said, you know what? That's beautiful. That's beautiful, okay? This black love, because usually when we see this shit on TV, there be a mixed... There's nothing wrong with it, but I love seeing the black to black, okay? And she looking at her. I said, this lingering shit. What you trying to do? You trying to get the cootie cat? You trying to get the cootie cat? All right. Next thing you know, we get into Bridget. Bridget let us know, bitch, when she was up in New York, she found out some shit, okay? But she also got to tell a secret. And then at this point, when they was talking, because Rose was asking questions, she was like, what do you know? What do you this? And I said, are you there trying to get information from her, so you just trying to flirt with her, whatever? And so at this point, Bridget said, listen, I already knew for a long time that Reggie was my daddy. Rose was like, what? What? She was like, yes, you need to be on my side. Come on my side. Be with me. Fuck them kings and all this shit. And next thing you know, I said, what y'all about to do? Bitch, Bridget was about to put her on the counter and have her doing thunder showers. Because it's her that get devoured, okay? Hours and hours. I said, bitch, go ahead. Rose was like, I can't. I said, you can. You can. Stop playing because you wanted it. And you the one that's feeling on her face, Rose, and you giving off the impression that you want it. Okay? But you said no because you with Dana. I said, why? You can have them both, okay? You can have them both. Bitch, and while we bring up Dana, forgot that they had put cameras up in the house, and Dana was standing there looking at the fucking cameras and saw all of this shit go down. I said, bitch, it's about to be some shit. You know what? The people Kings of Napa, y'all better get a season 2. And then when y'all get a season 2, bring me on staff to do some promo or whatever, some commentary or whatever, because yes. Anyway, I will see y'all later. And yeah, this is getting real good. Peace.